Hey everybody, it's Dan, Pain-Free You. Today I wanted to talk about a topic. Yes, it's difficult, but what's the alternative? So I'll get to that in a minute. Take a couple of breaths with me. Let the tension out of your body, loosen your muscles. Breathe in the positive, exhale the negative. Breathe in the clarity, exhale the doubt. Breathe in the calm, exhale the chaos. Yes, it's difficult, but what's the alternative? So I'm talking about this mind-body approach to resolving our chronic pain, chronic illness, chronic symptoms. Yes, this TMS approach is difficult. Can be challenging. We're trying to teach the brain that we're actually okay. So yes, this is difficult. The way I teach it, I think it's fairly simple to understand. Perceived danger is the problem, therefore safety is the solution. So it's simple, but yes, it's difficult. And I hear people say, but Dan, it's so hard. It's so hard. I can't do this. It's so hard. And I get it. I understand that. I did that for over a decade, right? I also didn't have nearly the amount of insight and education and information available to me. I mean, not just my stuff, but there's dozens of TMS experts publishing online all the time. There's books, there's courses, there's coaches, there's therapists, there's all sorts of help out there for everybody. So I know it's difficult, but when I say what's the alternative, I really mean that, because you either got to go through this or you're going to stay where you are. And what I'm trying to convince you, and I don't know if I'm being successful yet, people say it's so hard to try to get better. You know what's harder? Staying where you are. What's the alternative? And I will tell people, it's really up to you to teach the brain through repetition, consistency, that you're actually okay. How do you teach the brain and the nervous system to calm down? By actually being calm, showing up every day and committing to being calm, committing to not freaking out anymore. A few days back, I had a video called let's try this for a while and see what happens. And I kind of challenged you to not freaking out anymore. Who's taken on that challenge? I'd like to challenge you once again to do a 30-day no freak out challenge. Whatever you got to do, calm yourself down so you don't freak out. See what happens, right? What's the alternative? Well, people say, I don't have time to be reminding myself all day that I'm okay. I don't have time for this TMS approach. Well, the way I recommend it, it doesn't take extra time. It's time you're already using. And I guess, the alternative to what I suggest, which is consistent messages of safety, surrounding yourself with happy music, positivity, connecting with others, reminding yourself, I'll be okay. It's just TMS. People say, oh, this is exhausting. Yeah, and so is catastrophizing and being stuck in the fear loop and running to the computer to Dr. Google to continue, asking Google for the answers. You know what else is exhausting? Asking the same questions over and over and over in all the Facebook groups, in the forums, through emails to coaches and experts, asking the same exact questions and getting the same exact answer. Yes, it's TMS, but yet still feeling compelled to ask the same people the same question. And so it's really important for you. It's your job. I can't fix anybody. It's your job to make the decision that this is what's going on, commit to it, and then focus on not taking your symptoms so seriously. I get that they're very disturbing, challenging, not comfortable. So you can either seek to switch your mindset to a place of calm reassurance, ideally, and then even better, indifference. And I know it's hard to do that, but what's the alternative? Staying in the freak out and panicking, which never really gets anybody better. So, short and sweet today. I know this work. I know this process. I know teaching your brain to settle down is difficult. But really, what's the alternative? Staying where you are? I don't like that alternative. I really think it's worth the effort. It does not take you any more time. You know, I talk about visualization sometimes, and I don't have time to visualize. I'm like, but you're already visualizing. You know, I'll just use this example. You know, I used to sit on the couch, and I knew with certainty that when I got up, it was going to kill. It hurt me. Oh, I stretched my back. Right? So I would sit there worrying about getting up because I didn't want to feel the pain from getting up and straightening out my back. So I'd sit there. But what am I doing? I'm wasting 5 minutes visualizing about an outcome I don't want, having my fear get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So why is it so much more difficult to say, oh, I got to get up. It's going to go well. I'm good and moving and getting up. And if the symptoms hit, saying, oh, there you are. Oh, no problem. Been there, done that before. Got the t-shirt. It's okay. Right? And then moving on with whatever you were going to do once you got up. Which is really more difficult? Dreading it? Anticipating it? Setting the stage for a really painful experience, and then when it hits, being doubly upset about it? Or just kind of visualizing quickly, I'm going to be fine. And even if not, I'm good. To me, that seems easier than the alternative. Visualize what you want. Visualize what you would like to see happen. You're more likely to have that happen. If you visualize the worst case scenario, if you visualize going out to a party and suffering in pain the whole time, sitting on the couch afraid to move, and trying to force a smile, you're more likely to get that. So visualize what you want. Expect that. If it doesn't happen, calmly reassure yourself, hey, it's okay. I've survived every single bad day I've ever had. I'm going to survive this one too. So take on a no big deal, or a so what, or a whatever attitude. Don't care attitude. But Dan, it's so hard not to care. I know. But you tell me. Is it easier caring and worrying about and catastrophizing about how much you hurt? You might find that not caring is actually easier. Be authentic with it. If you still care too much, focus on the clarity. Focus on making sure you're certain that this is TMS. If you're uncertain, figure it out. If you're uncertain, you want some help, join the group. We'll make sure that in your first call on the group, we tackle that question of, is what I'm dealing with TMS or not? You'll get that clarity. painforyou.com/join. You can submit a question. Hey, Dan, here's my scenario. I'm wondering if this is TMS. I'll answer the question. Very first Wednesday that you join. Get some clarity. Because without that clarity, it is more difficult than it needs to be. Get clear, get certain. With that, you can dial down the fear. Once you've dialed down the fear, it's easier to shift your attention back towards doing normal things, living your life, trying to have some fun. So, yes, it's difficult, but what's the alternative? I don't think the alternative of staying where you are is what you want to do either. So, come join me on this. I'll help you get there. Watch these daily videos. I just put a shortcut together. If you're not sure how to get to my YouTube channel, obviously you know how to find it. Maybe you've subscribed already. But I just created a shortcut. dansyoutube.com. You can type that from any device, any computer, dansyoutube.com, and you'll go right to my YouTube channel and the videos tab. So, love you guys and gals. If you want to join me, painforyou.com/join. Subscribe to the YouTube. If you're not a member of my Pain For You group on Facebook, join that. Look for the free one. The paid one is only for people who join the membership that I just mentioned. So, love you guys and gals, and let me know how I can help you out. Talk to you soon.